I feel like Rockaroo, pussy nigga hang, I'm a strong with that chopper dude. I hear the ops outside having a barbecue.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Episode 106 of the DrewCast. I'm your gracious host tonight with my disembodied voice. We got J.O. behind the second mic. What's up, guys? This intro song, bro. Mike Jack, Ralph D. Avenue. We got Rockaroo here, man. This song's so fire, dude. Hey, I'm not gonna be able to play the full song, but like, go check out. Obviously, Ralph's the first verse, but go check out Mike on the second verse, though. If you're a fan of this podcast, though, you all know we rock with Mike Blair, man. But yeah, no, yeah, actually, that's not even the first. That's not even like this. That's just one song that Mike released this week, bro. He has another one called Kid Push. So, you know, y'all go support, bro. But yeah, speaking of Seattle hip hop and like the culture and the scene in general, this post came across my attention on Facebook recently, by an artist, someone who's like actually, I would say, kind of well known at this point around here. I mean, if you're into the scene, if you're into like rap or the video scene, you definitely know who ELLIS Thomas is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. If you are like a day one person of this podcast, you've heard me bring up his name. You've heard me and Justin interview people who know him. Justin has met him before. I've only heard
a video of ours before.
Yeah, I've only like heard of him through name, but Justin's actually, you know, physically met this guy. A post of his came across my attention. So ELLIS on Facebook wrote, "Culture in the hip hop scene in Seattle has changed. People lost their vision. Everybody wants to look and sound alike. Cap is at an all-time high. And ain't nobody speaking on it." Shake my head. Well, guess who's speaking on it, dog? Your boy Mellow 15. Your boy Mellow 15 speaking on it, okay? And yeah, he's right, bro. I mean, just besides the fact that I'm wearing a Lakers cap, don't come for me. But the cap is at an all-time high around here. Seattle's one of those markets, bro. Like, you can't. It's gonna be very hard to break this barrier, bro. And it's always gonna be like that. One of us is gonna have to break the barrier and become the Drake from here for this shit to end. Everybody, like, if you are an artist from here, one of the hardest things to even navigate in this scene, I don't know if you agree with me on this, Justin, but there's like no camaraderie, dude. Everybody's out to get each other. Everybody's out to snake each other. No one really supports like that. Everybody's kind of like on some hater shit. And if they say they're not on some hater shit, it comes across as hater shit. Everybody's on some sneaky, like, I don't like the friend discount thing. Like, oh, bro, let me get a discount, bro. But while I'm recording at your house, let me count $10,000, bro. And like, you know, like that type of shit. So that's why you have like certain people, like, obviously I just played a song, Mike Jack, right? You have Mike Jack, who has been able to rise above that. My personal friend of mine, J Fitty, I feel like he's been able to rise above that. There's other people too. We just interviewed him last year, Amante Cruz. Like, people like them, they're able to, I don't know if I don't know, they could speak on it, right? But I don't know if they fully rose above it. But that's why I don't really like being connected with that shit, man. I don't know if you agree or something, but like that type of shit, I just can't do it anymore, bro. And then ELLIS is right. Like, people lost their vision. Everybody does want to look and sound alike, which that's probably in every market, though. Every market probably has a very subgroup of people who like always sound the same, always look the same.
Yeah.
Right. The reason I look at, bro, I mentioned these two people just a couple seconds ago, but Jay Fitty and Monte Cruz, right? The reason I admire them so much is because they do sound very different and they look very different from your average Seattle rapper.
Yeah.
That's facts, bro. Sound wise, look wise, I mean, these guys, they're not, like, you can't even say that about those two. Those two are very, and I would say, same with me and you, Dustin. We don't look like other people, and I definitely don't think we sound like other people, right? Like, in my opinion, me and you, we focus more on like the art of hip hop, like the bars. We actually respect the craft of it. Like, to me, it's like a sport, bro. A lot of people, if you guys know me in real life, like, rap is like a fucking sport to me, bro. Like, I treat that shit like the utmost respect. You know what I mean? I don't let like things like skin color or like where you're from or anything get in the way of that, bro. Like, to me, I respect the art for what it is. I know where it came from, though, so I respect where it came from, obviously. But, you know, this type of post does need to be made by these type of people, man, because like Seattle has a very, very talented pool of people that just, we can't seem to overcome the snake-like behavior. Everybody has to one up each other. Everybody wants to be the next Drake. Everybody wants to fuck the most bitches, and Cap is at an all-time high. Everybody has money, right? But they can't pay for anything. They can't afford features. They can't afford studio time. And I'm just honest with people. Like if somebody said, "Hey, bro, I do music videos, hit me up." Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't really be forking over $1,000 for a video, but I support what you do, and I fuck with it, right? But that's why we got our own cameras. We do our own editing, right? So like we took a different route. But Cap is at an all-time high, bro. People are like, bro, I'm the bar god, bro. And like, let's be real, dude. No. I don't know if the problem can be solved. Or so what do you think, man? The problem's not going to be able to get solved like this, bro.
No. There's like a bunch of things that he said that you kind of want to touch on, like where he said that people lost their vision. Because I don't think I don't really obviously know everybody in Seattle that fucking makes music, but I don't really, the people that I do know of, there's not a lot of people that really have their own vision, their own style, their own sound, their own
Look.
like
Well, that goes
kind of
into
just
style.
brand to them.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of right on that, and everybody wanting to look and sound alike for sure, bro. We've been making music for like over 10 years now, and I swear to God, like 90% of the people we've came across, they all try to sound like
California rappers.
yeah, like people from California.
Like they try to sound like the boy and like SOBRB,
like
that rappers.
the Mozzie, fucking. I can go on and on.
Yeah, and like the fact that like they'll do one song in the studio, something like that, bro. I'm an artist, bro. Like, yeah, that's also part of the cap. You're not an artist. Sorry, I mean, a lot of people are probably gonna get mad at that, right? Like, and I've
Well, that's just him talking about the cap at an all-time high, which is true, bro. Everybody says that, you know, somebody with like 100 followers would be like, yeah, bro, you got to hit my manager. You don't have a manager, bro. If your friend's your manager, cool, just say that. But like, don't act like you guys.
yeah,
you know,
it looks pretty bad, bro. Like, remember that one time? I won't say the name, but I hit someone up to do a podcast interview, and they were like, "Oh, go through my manager first." Well, one, I'm already talking to you, so go through me. Two, you don't have the following to say you got a manager, and if that makes you mad, I don't care. I'm at a place right now in my podcasting career where I don't really care.
yeah.
Like if you have like 50 followers, or like, followers shouldn't matter, but it kind of does when like you're capping, bro. Like if you have a manager, go through my manager. But I'm already going through you.
Yeah.
We're having a conversation right now. So why would I go through your manager when I can just go through you right now? Seattle hip hop will survive and it will grow, but like we're in the stages where people like the big names they need to start saying something, bro. All right? For the longest time, bro, I used to tell Warren this too. I'm like, hey, bro, like I feel like no one really appreciates bars. Like, you know, like hip hop type bars. Like everybody, you're right, Ellis. Everybody's on the California wave, like, I don't pull up on it. You know, like it's like that. It's like that. I don't know what kind of rap to call it, Justin, but it's not really. You can just tell. Anybody can do that, bro. Anybody can get on the mic and be like, "I'll hit it in the back. I'm your dad now." Like, you know, like, well, that's a Du Bois lyric, but it's fire when Du Bois says it.
Not
but
when
it's
half of Seattle tries to sound like that.
We can't have fucking a million Du Bois, right? Like there has to be, and I think a lot of problem is a lot of people will never be able to be honest with themselves, Justin, and be like, "Hey, look, this isn't for you." Like it's cool to have a hobby and it's cool to like rap and like, you know, make a song or two once in a while. And I won't be the guy that shits on you. Maybe I'm part of the problem too, but I don't think I am. But a lot of people just don't know when to give it up. They don't know when to stop capping. Everything's Mr. Tough Guy. Everything's shoot 'em up beef shit. But like half these people are fucking weenies in real life, bro. Like it's just, it is what it is. The culture here has a lot of talent, though, and I really truly believe that we're gonna get into the next big stages of it. You know, Seattle will have our time, man. And obviously, there's been legends in the past, like even though I don't really like it, Macklemore, you know, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Those guys are legends here. And you know, Travis Thompson. We got
Lil Mosey.
You know, even though yes, I don't like any of those people I just named. I'm sorry. Like once
There's people that are from here though that are blown up, like that.
Cito.
Yeah, Lil Cito. Jay Park was a dude from Seattle that blew up. Charlie on a Friday is like a singer, pop, whatever you want to call it, who blew up from here. There's a lot of, bro, most of the people that like blow up from here that don't rap You don't even know they're from Seattle.
Yeah, because they don't rep it, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Like Lil Cito don't even like. He don't really. Like, he be wearing like LA hats and like other shit. Like I'm not saying you have to wear Seattle hats, bro. But
That
like,
Charlie on a Friday guy, bro. I heard about him like maybe 2+ years ago. I've seen something. I seen something on Instagram. I think actually ELLIS, ironically enough, had like commented on it.
And he was talking about it?
Yeah, like 2 years ago, and then like not even like a month or two ago, I see this guy's fucking song on Apple Music on like the top hits, and I see his name, and I was like, what? I click it. It's the same kid. I go to his Instagram. He's promoting it. This guy had like 11 million views on YouTube. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Also, I wanted to bring this up because she's not a rapper, but like we featured her song recently, Tommy Joe. Tommy Joe, bro. You keep making music like that, and they're gonna have to fucking have security when you start performing, bro. Honestly, like not even off some rap shit, bro. Like growing pains. That's just like that to me, and this is my opinion. That put you on a fucking different level from people, dude. And I don't fucking say that about people. You guys have watched me for years now. I do not fucking say that about people. Like that song put Tommy up there. You know what I mean? I'm hitchhiking now, dog. Like yeah, it thumbed her up there, bro. Fucking thumbs up type shit, bro. So that's good. I mean, Justin and me just named a whole bunch of people, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. I really don't fuck with any single. Like I don't fuck with them, bro. I'm sorry. Like Mosey's in the middle of a fucking rape case, right? He's literally in court for a rape case. Next, never catch me there. Next, right? I'm sorry. Hey, look at me. Yeah, you'll never catch me in a rape case. Then there's Macklemore. He's cool. He's a legend. Travis Thompson, I've never heard a Travis Thompson song, but then again, he'll probably say the same thing about me, and it's all good, but I know why he blew up, you know? It's the Sir Mix-a-Lot, bro, and I had a story about Sir Mix-a-Lot where my mom tried to show him, this is some old head shit too, by the way. My mom tried to show him a CD of me and Justin's, right? Sir Mix-a-Lot. And he tells my mom, like, oh, you know, this is okay and everything, but like, we don't really promote cussing, and we don't really promote like bad language. So, like, you know, they're going to have to tone it down. I'm like, hey, guess what? You're a fucking straight up old head for saying that. Because, no, for real. Like, didn't this guy have a song called Titties on the Glass? Where he talks about titties on the glass? And my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. But we can't cuss in a song. That's when I said, you know what? Nah, bro. We got to create our own fucking lane here, bro. I'm so sick and tired of old head gatekeepers like that. You can't have bad language. Don't you have a song, Sir Mix-a-Lot, called Titties on the Glass?
I mean,
titties on the glass, girl. Shake them titties. Ooh,
I mean, that's not cussing though. And to be fair,
yeah,
he's not cussing, but that is vulgar as fuck.
All right, Justin's right. And then Anaconda don't want none. Like he's being, you know, discreet.
Yeah, like he didn't say like cock or dick. Like
all right, Justin has a point. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we gotta. That's why I'm rooting for like the Mike Jacks and the fucking Jay Fitties and Amante Cruz and people I've had in the past like Jay King and them. Like I root for those type of people, bro, because the people that we have allowed to blow up from the city, they don't represent us. I'm sorry, they don't. They go to fucking No Jumper and they wear LA hats and they look goofy, dude. That's just what it is. They look goofy as yo. I'm fucking from Tequila, bro, and I'm fucking no. Like they just look goofy. Sorry, what were you saying, Nissan? They're probably gonna say the same thing about me. Oh, this fucking white boy with a jean jacket and fur inside. Like cool, but what? Sorry, what are you saying?
No, I was gonna say like Shot at Pistol and G Baby too. Like I'm still a big fan of their music, but they don't be making music like the way they used to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Those were like two artists that like I thought for sure were gonna like make something big because they didn't sound like anything that I heard either.
Well, I mean, I know 28 Ave. You know, he's different. Yeah, I mean, I know what people are gonna think. Like who the fuck are you two? Okay, guys, all right, you know. But yeah, I mean, just to get off this, before we get off the subject, you know, Seattle hip hop has a long way to go, in my opinion, but it'll be in good hands, bro. At one point, we're gonna become a marquee city in this country. Right? And we're going to start, we just need to make our own lane. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Stop trying to cap. Stop trying to be hard and fake gangsters. Just make good music and the art will show for itself. And we got to stop listening to the old head gatekeepers who you can't cuss, but titties on the glass. Okay? And Justin's right. That's not really a cuss word, but you know what I mean? If I showed Sir Mix-a-Lot a song called Titties on the Glass and he never made that song, He's not fucking signing me to send. I'm telling you right now, he's not signing me. Okay, so like off that shit though, earlier today, I was gonna make the podcast about tipping culture, and because I wanted to revisit this topic. I saw a video on Twitter where this DoorDash, guy was getting hella pissed that the girl didn't tip, and he like called him a loser, and he looked like a fucking loser himself, by the way. It was really fucking cringy, that video. And it made me want to revisit the tipping culture topic, because tipping culture is fucking ridiculous, bro. Right? We've talked about this before. Not only is it ridiculous, but the people who want tips have to pretend to be a different person to get a tip from you. Like, hey, how may I help you? And mom has to do that every day. Like, that must be crazy that our mom's done that for decades. She's literally had to be a different person to get tips to pay bills. That's fucking insane. And you guys say this isn't a simulation? I'm sorry, bro. But, it's just like, bro, like, before the pandemic, in my opinion, I could go to a Subway, or I could go to Crumble Cookie, or I could go to these fucking, like Starbucks, and there wasn't no tip, in my opinion. There might be people where you had they asked you for a tip at your Starbucks and everything, but where I'm from, they didn't do that. Now, almost every single establishment asks for one, even if it's the most minimal amount of work you can do, and they look fucking pissed when you don't tip, right? It is what it is. Like, bro, I believe in tipping if you give good service. Like, if I go to a restaurant and like if the service is nice, you're communicating with me, you're nice to me and my family, everything's normal, cool. I don't mind tipping. But it's a problem when I go to the gas station. Can I get 30 on pump 2? Hey, tip, dog. You know what I mean? Like, hey, can I get a crumb of tip? You know what I mean? To shake the can. It's like, bro, no, I'm not tipping you for putting a fucking cookie in the box, blood. I'm not fucking doing that. A crumble cookie? You want to tip the guy who puts a fucking cookie? No offense to crumble cookie workers, dude. I know they have to pay bills too. All right? Hey, if I make this a clip, listen, don't get on here complaining if you're a crumble cookie worker. I fucking love crumble cookie. And you guys do a fucking amazing job. You guys do. You fucking kill it. But I'm not tipping you for doing that. Like, bye tip. Just like there's the bird, the tip bird. No, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. This guy in the video, he got mad. The DoorDash people, Well, the thing with DoorDash is, that's ridiculous that you want me to tip you before you bring me my food, right? So this is what DoorDash should do. Either they pay you more, or that's just simple. That's just what it should be. There is no other option. But they should fucking pay you more so you don't have to fucking rely on tips.
But wouldn't they, paying them more in turn would just charge the customer more, I would assume.
Yeah, and it all falls back on the customer.
Kill their fucking business model.
See what he said? You see what he just said, guys? For everybody listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, you can't see us.
Yeah, I don't like that, bro. But it's one of my more controversial takes, I guess. But I hate tipping culture. It's so cringy as fuck.
You heard this guy, bro.
Because I kind of what you just said.
Yeah.
That businesses have come to a point where they rely on the customer to pay their employees' salary, and then the bigger, higher up people can just rake in everything else. Yeah, so not only are they not paying the workers a fair wage, a living wage, right? Because here in Washington, I'm just going to be honest with you, because there's going to be a lot of fucking dick eaters in the comment section who say people who work at McDonald's shouldn't get a living wage. If you work at Crumble Cookie, you shouldn't get a living wage. But these same dick eaters will go to McDonald's and complain about food. They will go to Starbucks and say, this is 10 degrees less than what I asked for. You will go to these places and demand service like little dick eaters, but then you don't think they want to get a living wage. There's certain people who think like that. So I want to, before we continue with this, it's a problem, right? So this is just what it is. But those same people will do that, and then they will say, oh, but you don't deserve a living wage. So there's those people, right? The businesses should be paying their people to live, because here in Seattle, you can't get a one-bedroom apartment by yourself. It's almost damn near impossible now. I mean, you can if you have like a OD type of job. Yeah, but you either have to have roommates, or you have to be dating somebody, or you have to live with your family. It's almost like OD impossible to like do anything around here by yourself anymore. Bills, and have their, everybody deserves Wi-Fi. And in my opinion, everybody deserves to have fun when they're not working. If you're in our society working, then you deserve to have fun. Some people don't think you deserve to have fun. And that's okay. They're going to get on the comment section and
communist and Sleepy Joe and all that stupid shit that they say, but it is what it is. Tipping culture it's insane, and it has to change, or you're gonna lose business, bro. Sometimes I won't even go to a place if I know they're like that. I will completely fucking avoid a place if I know they're like weird tip people. Sorry, dude. I have social anxiety.
It's you can't know because it's literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Every single place that you go to now will flip a tablet around and be like, "Can you pick one of the options?"
And
it's like 15% is like the minimum they ask from you.
And he's right. Or you get the opposite where I go to Domino's and I do leave a tip, and they almost cry. The guy at Domino's like, "Well, oh yeah, you didn't have to do that, man. Like, thanks, man. No one ever does that." And I'm like, "Oh, that's no biggie, bro. Like, like you guys, I like you guys. Like, he was like, you do anything else? Like, and it was sad seeing that. It was sad seeing the Domino's guy basically cry because I tipped him. And I wanted to be like, bro, tell your bitch ass boss to pay you more, or you're not flipping no fucking pizzas no more, dog. You know what I mean? That sounds some Uncle Sam shit. And we coming through that, okay, pay your workers more. So
yeah, it's a scam, dude.
It is a fucking scam because they can continue to pay you shit while they rake in everything, and it's guilting customers into tipping.
Like, you'll work for a business, for example. I don't know. Let's do it live on the air.
We're doing it live on the air. Hey,
let's see how much. Let's go. CEO of DoorDash.
Justin's
CEO
looking it up.
of DoorDash. His name is Tony Zhu. He's worth over close to $3 billion, and I'm sure I don't think that goes directly into DoorDash's funding. But anyway, this guy's a fucking multi-billionaire. You are a multi-billionaire, but we have to tip your workers for them to be able to
make a
pay their rent.
That's insane, bro. We were just, it needs to change, and it's not going to change unless people speak up, and that's just what it is. So
it's even worse than that because you remember like when like the vaccine was like a huge like hot topic,
yeah,
and like if you were against it, there was just a mob of people that would like almost bully you into like changing your mind.
Yeah.
Or like bully you for even having that opinion. It's like that with tipping. The video that me and you were talking about the DoorDash dude, like if you were to say like, yeah, man, that guy's fucked up. Why does he even, that was unnecessary, or he shouldn't expect a tip, or, why are you acting like that over a tip? Then they'll call you broke.
Yeah, they'll call you broke.
That's just broke boy activities. Or if you're too broke to tip him, then don't order DoorDash, or whatever like their argument is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that, like times 10 everywhere.
Yeah, it's like basically like it's a guilt tripping culture too. So yeah. I'm not about to participate in this anymore. Pay your workers more, or get the fuck out of here, dog. That's what it is.
There was another video that I saw that me and Kylie talked about earlier in the week, where like a landlord was making like a TikTok explaining why you should tip your landlord. And he was saying like, oh, you'll tip somebody who brings out your wings, but you won't tip the guy who comes over after hours to fix your dishwasher. Bro, this is your house.
The landlord wanted to be tipped?
Yeah.
He's lucky he didn't get shot,
but like,
bro.
say, for example, like, I think like the average rent or something around here is it got to be like $1,800, like minimum. So like save 10% of $1,800 is $180. I'm not going to give you $180 extra dollars for literally no reason.
No, that's insane, bro. Imagine
$180 is like,
it's going to go from your landlord asking tips now, because that's insane, to God. God's going to want a tip. Who fucking thinks about you fucking 24/7? Huh? Who fucking
$180 is like a really, not really, but it's like an expensive pair of shoes. Yeah. I'm giving you an expensive pair of shoes every month for what?
Yeah, nah, that landlord can suck a dick, bro. I'm not tipping my landlord, bro.
He's like, yeah, you'll tip somebody who brings out your food, but you won't tip the guy who, stays extra to make sure that you have your heater working. Bro, this is your house. If you don't want your house fixed or like maintained, or I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, comment below, guys. Is tipping culture too much for you? What are we going to do to solve it? And are we going to continue to allow companies to pay you shit and then guilt trip customers? Because that's what's happening. So, but yeah, to end the night, guys, if you're into this channel or you're into like Star Wars, Mando Season 3 came out last night. It was kind of a short episode. That's kind of what kind of worried me at first. I'm like, okay, 30-something minutes. That's, and they always do that. But it's like, damn, bro, 45 minutes would have been perfect, An hour, yeah, I would like an hour, but 45 minutes is like, to me, that's like perfect. And it wasn't a bad episode. It just like, it kind of like just was all over the place, right? And I get it. They're trying to set up what the season's going to be about, but they're already like 3 seasons in, plus with like the Book of Boba Fett and other shows. Like they easily, like, I'm not panic mode at all. Like the episode was good. They've given us good shows like Andor, right? Like Andor was like hour-long episodes and like really, really well done and well written and a lot of thought and effort put into it. And it's like, bro, why can't we do that with every Star Wars show? I get why they get so much flack now, bro. And I get it. Like, it's hard pleasing like fans from the 70s, the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and now. Like, you're trying to please like multiple decades worth of people. And that must be fucking hard, dude. If you're like Lucasfilm, you have to appease all these different type of generations that grew up with Star Wars, and we like the originals, we like the prequels, and then, you know, the newer kids are like, we like the sequels. And you know, you have to please the people who like Empire Strikes Back and the people who hate The Last Jedi, but then there's also people who love The Last Jedi, and you know, it's bro, that must suck. So I hope that as the season goes on, the episodes are a little longer and they're not so all over the place. I hope they didn't rush it, because I know Pedro Pascal was doing, you know, The Last of Us, and they don't really need him in person for The Mandalorian because he wears a mask almost the whole time. So they could just use his voice, which is, he landed a fucking gold mine when it came to that show, son. All he has to do is the voice. You know? He can go literally do The Last of Us until season 2 happens, because, spoiler alert, he does. Transgender beats him to death. But yeah, he could do that and then just do the voice for Din Djarin, like literally the rest of his life. And who's going to turn down Disney money when Disney's dropping buckets on you? You know what I mean? So that's perfect for him. He literally, it's kind of funny how like Pedro Pascal does The Last of Us, which he's like the father figure to Ellie, right? And he's like taking her on this adventure. And then he's also Din Djarin, who's taking Grogu on an adventure, like the father figure. Like, let's go defeat evil. And it's like that. Isn't that like kind of funny? I bet that's probably like a joke they made when he took The Last of Us, you know? And I think the Bella Ramsey said, they said that, he said that he likes me more than Grogu. And it's like, okay, stop right there, because you didn't have to do that to my boy Grogu, right? You know what I mean? He's not just Baby Yoda anymore, right? Show some goddamn respect. But yeah, I'm excited for the season. I haven't been able to get Justin to watch anything, guys. I'm gonna be honest. He still doesn't watch anything. I know he watches like anime with our group of friends and shit sometimes.
I don't watch anime. I watched an anime.
Oh, he watched it, but he doesn't watch it. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That, you know what, bro? That actually makes a lot of sense. You don't watch it, you watched it. Bro, tell me this guy's not a genius, bro. He can literally gaslight the fuck out of like a...
No,
out of like the FBI.
I don't frequently, often,
imagine you get pulled in for like
watch anime. I watched an anime.
Yeah, it's cool. Imagine getting pulled into like the FBI, like you're getting interrogated. I didn't fucking kill the bitch. I fucking killed the bitch.
And I don't remember what... I don't remember what Brandon was trying to get me to watch. Oh, it was Invincible.
Oh, no, he tried to get all of us to watch it.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, hey, you know, how many episodes are there? He's like, yeah, I think it's like 10 or 12. I'm like, okay, is it short? Like, are the episodes long? He's like, I think it's like a little under an hour. I'm like, bro, that's fucking 12 hours of content you want me to watch. Yeah. On top of the other 40 shows that everyone's recommending. What am I supposed to do, dude?
Yeah. No, that's good. Hey, that's such a you answer though. I love it though. Like, I don't watch anime, but I've watched it. That's fire, dude. What? That's guys, bro. What? Hey, that's a tickle, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, this guy's good. Hey, I don't kill bitches. I just kill them, man. You know? That's what Ted Bundy. I don't kill them, bitch. I just kill them. That's insane, bro. That's not Justin, bro. Come on, that's a crazy answer, dude. That's insane, bro. What? Dude, if there's anything that's a you answer, dude. That's insane, bro. Bro, come on. I bet. Come on. Comment section, comment below. Do you watch anime or have you watched anime, dude? But yeah, that's tonight's episode. I had fun. Episode 106. We opened up with, obviously, Hip Hop Seattle. Are people losing their vision? Do everybody sound the same? Is Cap at an all-time high, right? Tipping Culture, Mando Season 3. And yeah, as always, guys, if you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, thank you for the continued support. You can catch me on TikTok, IG, Facebook, YouTube Shorts. I'm everywhere. I'm not gonna go away. I'm not ever gonna fucking go away. So fucking subscribe. Do me a favor and subscribe, because I'm never going away. This will always be a thing. I'm always going to annoy you. I'm always going to be the guy from high school that probably should have died sometime in the last decade, but I didn't. I'm on the rope. I'm killing it. I'm the fucking class clown, bro, who actually did what he said he was going to do. You know what I mean? I think I almost got voted the biggest flirt too. So you guys knew this was fucking coming when you said I was the class clown, and you didn't believe I was going to do something, but I fucking did it. I do it every fucking week. And I'm killing it. You know what I mean? So until next time, my compadres. I don't know what that means. What does compadre mean? It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Until next week. Peace.